Hey guys, let's finish this week up with fractions, and we get the double pleasure of word problems and fractions in the same day today. So we're looking at word problems today. They're not that hard, I don't think. I think we can figure these out. And remember, we can solve these any way that we think we can solve them. It doesn't give us specific directions. It doesn't say you have to draw a diagram, or it doesn't say use the area model today. It just says read each question carefully and write your answer in the answer box. Well, you'll be typing it anyway. Our standard today is simply I can solve word problems involving addition and subtraction of fractions. Well, we've been working with addition and subtraction of fractions all week. We're pros at it now. So let's take a look at these word problems. Here's some examples, and these are kind of the same examples that Mr. Walker did too, but we're going to look at them here and just look at them again and make sure you've got them. Susie ran 9/10 of a mile on Monday, 7/10 of a mile on Tuesday. How many miles did Sue run in the 2 days? Okay, this much plus this much would tell us how much she ran in 2 days. So we just do 9/10 plus 7/10. 9 plus 7 is 16/10. The one thing we can't do is say she ran 16/10 miles. That doesn't make sense, does it? So we need to break this down and make it a mixed number. So that'll be 10/10 and 6/10 more. 10/10 is 1. So we would say Sue ran 1 and 6/10 of a mile in 2 days. Okay, next one. Mr. Salazar cut his son's birthday cake into 8 equal pieces. Mr. Salazar, Miss Salazar, and the birthday boy each ate 1 piece of cake. What fraction was left? All right, so we've got this birthday cake here. It's a square birthday cake and a rectangular birthday cake. Oh, my pieces are not equal, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. Okay, they're not equal, sorry. So Mr. Salazar, Miss Salazar, and the birthday boy each ate 1 piece of cake. Okay, altogether, this whole cake is 8 pieces, right? But we have 1, 2, 3 people that ate them, so we're going to take away these pieces. They ate 1, 2, 3 pieces. What fraction is left? They ate 3/8 of the cake. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8 of the cake left. 5/8. Okay. Next question. Maria spent 4/7 of her money on a book and saved the rest. Now, who's going to talk like that anyway? Who's going to say, I spent 4/7 of my money today? Anyway, this is what this word problem says. She spent 4/7 of her money on a book and saved the rest. What fraction of money did Maria save? All right, so she spent 4/7 and saved the rest. Well, what would represent the whole amount she has? What represents, if we're looking in sevenths, what would represent the whole amount she had? One whole amount would be 7/7, right? That equals 1. That's how much she had. She had 1 whole amount, but she doesn't have it anymore, so we're taking it away. We're subtracting. She spent 4/7 of her money. So let's subtract. 7/7 minus 4/7 is 3/7. What fraction of her money did she save? She saved the rest that she didn't spend. Here's what she spent. And here's what she saved. So she saved 3/7 of her money. All right, next question. Miss Jones had 1 4/8 pizzas left after a party. After giving some to Gary, she had 7/8 pizza left. What fraction of pizza did she give to Gary? All right, so she's got 1 4/8 of a pizza. So how many slices does she have altogether? Well, we're taking away. We're left with 7. We're left with 7/8. So we know over here somewhere we've got to get 7/8 left. And what we're trying to find out is how much she gave away, how much she doesn't have anymore. If she started with this much and she ended with this much, how much did she give away to Gary? Well, we're going to do this just like we did our subtraction problems the other day. We're going to make this 1 4/8. We're dealing in eighths, so we're going to make this 1 8/8. And then we have 4/8 more. So how many do we have altogether if we have 8/8 and 4/8? 8 plus 4 is 12. So this is the same thing as 12/8. Okay. Now 12 minus what? We know he's going to have eighths on the bottom. 12 minus what would give me 7? Do you know that? Or you can think backwards. 7 plus what would give me 12? It's 5, isn't it? It's 5. So she started with this much. She ended with this much. So she gave away this much. What fraction of pizza did she give Gary? She gave him 5/8 of a pizza. Okay. You see how we solve that? We had a different piece of information than we're usually looking for the answer. But in this question, we're looking for how much was given away if that was what was left. So a little different kind of way to ask that question. But we can solve it because we're smart. Number 5 says a baker had 2 pans of cornbread. He served 1 1/4 of his pan. What fraction of pan was left? All right, so he has 2, and then he gave away 1 1/4, or he served it. So how much is left? Okay. Well, let's deal in fourths, okay? Since we got fourths right here. So we're going to need to change some things over to find this out. Really, this is just like the subtraction problems we did. We didn't have one like this, though, so this one's a bit tricky. So I've got 2, and I want to change it into fourths. Okay? To make 1, we would have 4/4, but we've got 2, so we could have 4/4 more. So 2 could be represented, 2 whole units could be represented by 4/4 and 4/4 more, which would be what? It would be 8/4, right? So 2 could be represented by 8/4. Do you remember when I told you if the number on top is twice as much on the number as the number on bottom, it's equal to 2? Yeah. So 8/4 minus 1 1/4. Well, still we can't figure this out yet because 8/4 minus 1, that's hard to see. So what we're going to need to do now is change this 1 1/4. We're going to decompose it. 1 is how many fourths? It's 4/4. Then I've got 1/4 more. So what's 4/4 and 1/4 more? We could represent this as 5/4. Now it's easy, isn't it? 8/4 minus 5/4 is 3/4. So what fraction of a pan was left? He had 2. He served 1 1/4. So now he has 3/4 left of a pan. Okay, next question. Marius combined 4/8 of a gallon of lemonade, 3/8 a gallon of cranberry juice, and 6/8 of a gallon of soda water to make punch for a party. I like punch. How many gallons of punch did he make in all? All right, so he's got 4/8 of a gallon, 3/8 of a gallon, and 6/8 of a gallon. We're going to have to add those together to find out how much he made in all. So we have 4/8 of a gallon. That's lemonade. Plus he added 3/8 of a gallon of cranberry juice. And he added 6/8 of a gallon of soda water. So we've got all these things added together to make punch. And we want to know how many gallons of punch did he make in all? Well, we're just going to add this together. 4 plus 3 is 7. Plus 6 is 13/8. But we can't really say Marius served 13/8 gallons. That doesn't make sense. So we need to decompose this. 13/8. Okay, let's make it a whole. So 8/8 would be 1. And how many would I need more to get 13? It would be 5. 8 plus 5 is 13. So I would need 8/8 and 5/8 more. 8/8 is 1. And then I have 5/8 more. Now it makes sense. He served he made 1 5/8 more of a gallon. 1 gallon and 5/8 more of a gallon. So 1 5/8 gallons. All right. Well, that is your assignment for today. Let's finish this week strong. Read those problems carefully on your homework assignment. You've seen several examples now, so I think you'll do well. Go get to work, and I'll see you in our Google Meet.